Okay, welcome. Welcome. Bring yourself onto your mat. Bring yourself down into Shavasana. Once you're here, maybe I've just started a minute early, which really isn't like me at all. If you are here, well done, you're probably just as surprised as I am. Okay. So as I say, lay yourself down onto your mat into Shavasana once you're here. Good morning, good morning. We've got good morning, Janine. Welcome along, lovely to have you here. So nice to be able to share this practice with you. You guys who I've practiced with so often over the years. It's really heartwarming to know that I'm connecting with you in different places. It's getting really lonely here on my own. Sleep now is really challenging. I'm sleeping about 5 hours a night. I don't know about you, but I feel like I still need more sleep, but I'm just all I'm getting really is about 4 hours. So these sessions are really sort of helping to ground me and keep me sane, maybe saner than usual. That's arguable, I guess. But so trust me. You guys that are joining are helping me just as much, if not more, than I'm helping you. So it's really appreciated. So we're going to do a nice flow class today. Some hip opening stuff. Just take it to your level as usual. See how you go. Rest anytime you need to, as always. So you start laying down in Shavasana now, and just bring your attention to your breath. Find that connection with your breath. And just being aware of where you are on your mat, the space that you're in, your surroundings. Just close your eyes and visualize that space. So just really bringing yourself into the here and now. The noise is Diego fighting with a cushion, if you're wondering. The usual. Diego, not quite so relaxed. But he's not quite covering me in so much cat hair today. So that's also a bonus. Chanta's just behind, just off camera, observing. So feeling that flow of breath, your natural rhythm of your breath, just connecting with that. Maybe you've just got onto the mat, you may find your breath is a bit of a faster pace right now, or maybe you've not been up long, pretty relaxed already, and the breath is a nice, slow, steady pace already. So just notice and acknowledge how you're breathing. There's no judgment, there's no right or wrong way. It's just allowing you to connect with your breath and bringing you into the here and now. So the breath, remember, when you focus on your breath, that's happening at this very moment in time. There's no better tool to bring you into the here and now. Who else have we got here? Geraldine, Veronica, lots of you. I've worked it out now, see, I can read on here the comments rather than trying to look over there, because I definitely can't read that far away. I think my eyesight's okay, but it's so small. So when you focus on your breath, that's happening at this very instant here and now. So connecting also mind and body in that moment. There's a physical action to the breath. So you're mentally focusing on the physical action of your breath, so mind and body completely connecting through the breath. Morning, Sean. Just starting to direct the breath a bit deeper into the body. Starting to maybe feel that expansion and contraction of the breath. Kind of feel like you start to breathe with the whole body. Imagine you're inhaling through every pore in your skin. Really, and to a certain extent you are. So just kind of picture that in your mind, that you're drawing in and sending out from every direction, every pore in your skin, working So you just become the breath. It's inhale and exhale. You are. Good morning, Michelle. Lots of love. Those breaths just become a bit fuller, a little more breath flowing in each time, a little more breath flowing out. Every breath a new opportunity, a new beginning. Every time you exhale, it's another chance to let go of anything that isn't serving you, moving forwards into the next moment. And every time you inhale, that's starting again. Constant cycles, and this is life. So many cycles we have, just the day, the year, whatever's going on, it's all cycles, right down to sort of mini cycles within your day. So there's always a new opportunity. It's always full of new opportunities. All of these cycles start and end and start again. Nice, full breaths. And then together, your arms are beside you, and the arms all the way up, extending along the floor, lengthening from fingers to toes. Exhale, big sigh. Do the same again. Just remember, I need to do these with you. Do your best. Always do your best. That's all. Welcome along. Always doing your best, and that is always more than good enough. In fact, you're on your mat. That's good enough. So don't worry about what you can and can't do. Yeah, the fact that you're here, that's 99.9%. Okay, so again, inhale and lengthen, and then exhale with a big sigh. And then take hold of your right wrist, your left hand around your right wrist, and extend to just the right side of the body. You can push away through the heel, and draw the arms slightly over to the left side, and then point the toe as well for breath. So you can flex for a breath and point. Do that a couple of times. And then exhale with a sigh, and release. Do the left side. Extend, inhaling, flexing and pointing, lengthening. Draw slightly over to the right. And then exhale with a big sigh. Both sides together again. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, knees into chest, round in. Inhale, extend out. Do that a few times. You just go at your own pace. Round in as you exhale. Squeeze all the breath out. Extending as you inhale. Rounding as you exhale. So just flow at your pace. Don't worry about keeping in time with me exactly. It's better to go at the pace of your breath than to try and be exactly at my pace. And just keep the breath flowing. As I often say, if you find doing your practice, you lose that connection with the breath, stop for a moment, find the breath, and then join back in as and when you're ready. But also don't worry too much if you're inhaling and exhaling at your time. It will happen naturally, eventually anyway. When we close the body, when we compress, the breath flows out, we create space, the breath can flow in. On the next one, just bring your right knee in. Keep the head down. Place the left hand onto the left hip and the right hand on the knee. Just circle around, nice big wide circles in the hip socket. And in the other direction, just get the breath moving around the body. And with an exhalation, press the knee out to the side, holding the left hip down. Hold for a couple of breaths, nothing too intense, just pushing out, just guiding the knee to the side. You don't really need to feel a stretch as such. More important that you get the breath flowing into all areas. And then come back up to centre, switch over, go into a twist, right arm out to the side, knee towards the floor, keeping the shoulder down, nice twist down the spine. Really lots of clicks in my spine. Kind of like it though, feels good, feels like something good is happening. Like it's meant to happen. Well, if it's painful, then it's good. Okay, then slowly come up. I don't know how good the microphone is, maybe you're hearing that spine clicking accompaniment. And then on the next exhalation, when you come back up, bring head and knees towards each other. Squeeze and release, inhale, extend out. Bring both knees in again, let's stay active. Inhale to extend out. Exhale to round in. Inhale to extend out. Exhale to round in. On the next one, bring your left knee in and keep the head down, from knee to chest. Right hand onto right hip, left hand, left knee. Circle the knee around, nice big wide circles in the hip socket. And in the other direction. And then press the knee out to the side, holding that right hip down. Keep the breath flowing. Again, and third force, just take it to where it comes to fairly comfortably, maybe slightly beyond that. Back to centre, switch the arms over. Left arm out to the side, go into a twist now. Keep the left shoulder down, just taking the knee towards the floor. Coming back to centre. Both hands around the knee, take a breath in. And as you exhale, bringing head and knee towards each other. Inhale, release, extend, back out, and then flow again, both knees in. Inhale to extend. Exhale to round in. Inhale to extend. Exhale to round in. And then bring the hands to the backs of the knee. Rock yourself backwards and forwards 3 or 4 times. And then bring yourself up to sit at the front of your mat. We'll just pause here for a moment. To turn the head back properly. Not just for that. Okay. Keep the arms to shake out, drop the hands onto the knees, palms open. Connect index fingers and thumbs. We'll chant 3 arms to begin the class, to unite the class, collectively unite from all our different locations that we're in at the moment. So then, as always, if you don't feel comfortable chanting Om, you can just chant it silently in your head. You can just hum, but you can just listen as well. Okay, but chanting Om is kind of like yoga for the inside. Okay, so this vibration that releases all sorts of stuff that we're holding inside too. So it's really powerful stuff. Okay, so just allowing that sound to happen on the out breath. Take a breath in through the nose. Bring yourself up and over and come onto your hands and knees. Okay, so placing the hands, spreading the fingers wide. So you often hear me talking about those foundation points. Think about what points are on the floor, where your foundation is, which points are going to be moving. So the hands, a lot of the time when they're on the floor, they will be your foundation point. If taking the weight in them, they're generally going to be a foundation. So spread the weight throughout the hands, down the length of the fingers, around the circle of the palm, the pad below the thumb and the index finger, and kind of lift up into those arms as well, nice and strong. Okay? So you want to feel solid, you want the foundation to be solid, and then everything else we can do from there will also feel more solid, and also have more confidence in the movements that you're making. So yeah, foundation, really important. Hips just about above the knees. So you're going to take a breath in here, and then as you exhale, round. Tuck the chin under, tuck the tailbone under. Lift the back. Shoulder blades draw apart a little, and then inhaling, navel moves down towards the floor. The hips lift and the head lifts. Soften your elbows a little there. Give you a little bit more of a back bend in the upper back as well. So exhaling as you round. And then inhaling as you lift. Exhaling to round. And inhale. Exhaling to round. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to round. And then on your next one, as you inhale and lift, bring your right leg up behind you, with the toes and the top of the head towards each other. Inhaling as you lift. Now you can either just continue to move, or rest, or bring your leg up and hold there. Keep the leg, keep the knee lifting. Morning, Diane. Lifting the thigh. And you can stay here, or you can take it a bit further. Take your weight onto your right hand, the same side as you've got the leg lifted. Take the left arm forwards, turn the palm out, sweep the arm around, catch the foot, and then lift the thigh. Keep the chest lifting. Keep that right arm strong. Make sure you're not dropping into that right shoulder. If it feels too much, you're losing the back bend, don't come so far. You can just stay here. Or keep the knee down. Listen to your body. And then release and extend out, lengthen. Exhale, place the hand and the knee back down. Take a breath in and round the back. You're going to exhale through the mouth with a sigh as you lift head and hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, round. Tuck the tailbone and the chin under. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift, this time the left leg coming up. Head and foot coming towards each other. Exhale, round, tuck the chin under, tuck the knee under. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Holding there. Continue that if that feels enough, that feels like the way you need to be working. Otherwise, just bring the weight onto the left hand. Keep that thigh lifting, keep that in. Take the right arm forward. So be mindful here that you don't sink into this shoulder. Stay lifting. Right arm forward, turn the palm out, sweep around, catch the foot and lift. Lift the thigh. Keep the chest up. Make sure you're not sinking into that shoulder. Keep as much space from left ear to left shoulder as you can. Lift, 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 lift. Breathe. And then release and extend out. Inhale. And as you exhale, place the hand and the knee back down. Take a breath into the back again. You're going to exhale through the mouth and the side, lifting head and hips.
Take the knees wide for a moment and walk back to sit back onto the heels with the knees wide. From here, just walk the hands forwards and lower the chest down. Maybe lower the chin, if not then bring the forehead down. But you may just be back here. Try and keep the weight back in the hips as you come forwards. Don't worry if you haven't walked all the way forwards. If you're just a little way from here, this is fine. Just want to feel you open the hips. You do want to open it. And then come back up and come onto the hands and knees, spreading the fingers wide. Into the shoulders, so the knees slightly further back than the hips, keeping the shoulders over the wrists. Tuck the toes under, and then when your next inhale, lift the knees, stay low, and then exhale, press back. Head between the arms. Inhale to lift the hips, exhale, lower the hips, inhale forwards, exhale, land the knees. Inhale, lift the knees, stay low, back. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, land the knees. Inhale, lift the knees. Stay low, exhale, press back. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, land the knees. You can rest here for a moment if you want to, in child's pose, or lift again, come back, lifting the hips, and then hold here on the head of the heels. Okay, so kind of undulating the spine for the next part. So keep bending the heels, you can look and see what I'm going to do next. So we're just going to inhale to round forwards into plank. Soften the knees, exhale, kind of scoop the hips back up. Tuck the chin under, round the back, inhale, come forwards. Soften the knees, exhale, press back. Again, inhaling, rounding forwards, soften the knees, exhale, press back. Inhale, slippery that, not used enough. Exhaling, press back. Again, inhaling to round forwards. Exhaling to press back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knees, chest rounding forwards. Same. Inhale, press back to the leg up. Exhale, knees, chest rounding forwards. Squeeze. Press back. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knees, chest round forwards. Press back. Inhale, lift. And then come forward, step the foot forwards, place the left foot down. Lifting into warrior one, keep the hips square to front of mat. Inhale, look up. Set that lower body nice and strong, grounding through the feet, collision points. Exhale, lower down. Lift that back knee, engage that back thigh. Inhale up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, float up. Exhale, float down. Do 3 more at your own pace. Inhaling up. I'll keep guiding if you want to follow with me. Just do 3 at your pace. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. More inhale up. Exhale down. Step back to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or full crocodile. Keep the elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Head with the heels, rounding forwards the elbow, feet inhale, round into plank. Soften the knees, exhale, press back. Inhale, rounding forwards. Soften the knees, exhale, press them back. Inhale, rounding forwards. Soften the knees, exhale, press back. Head in the heels. Taking the left leg up behind you, inhale, exhale, knees, chest round forwards. Press back, inhale, take the leg up. Exhale, knees, chest round forwards. Pressing back, inhale, lift up. Exhale, knees, chest round forwards. Press back, inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot forwards. Back foot flat, hips square to the front of the mat. Bend deep into that front knee. Inhaling, floating up. Nice and strong in the legs, rounded. Exhale, float down. Inhaling, float up. Exhale, float down. 4 more if you're going at your own pace. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Bringing the hands to the floor, stepping back into plank. Exhaling to lower, either way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedaling the heels once you're there. Rest if you need to. Otherwise, just stay in your down dog. Set yourself into your down dog for a moment. Spread the fingers wide. Spread the weights throughout the hands. Opening up between the shoulder blades. Keep the chest pressing back. Really try and lengthen the spine. Lifting from under the seat bones. Kind of lift the tailbone, draw down through the backs of the legs. Softening the knees as much as you need to flatten out through the back. So use that bend in the knees to counter any rounding of the back, always in your forward bends. Diego won the war with the cushion because he's now sleeping on it. And a little bit of string that he was playing with, he's using as a pillow. Okay, so from there, take your right leg up behind you, lifting up as high as you can. Allow the heel to drop in, and then circle me around. Big wide circles in the hip socket, 3 times in each direction. And then inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, come forward, so bring the knee towards the outside of the right arm. So you're going to go to the side, so I'll turn this way. Come forwards here, knee to the outside of the arm. Press back again, inhale, lift. Exhaling forwards, knee to the outside of the arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to the outside of the arm. Step the foot onto the outside edge of the mat. Toes off the mat, heel on the mat. Bring the knee down, release the toes of the back foot. Right hand, you can just press to the inside of the knees. Keep your left hand more to the left side of the mat, take the weight into it, and then gently press the right knee out. Maybe that foot wants to roll out. Okay, go with it. Just to let you know, so I know some people joined later, you are able to, if you don't know already, you are able to rewind and start from the beginning. So if you and of course I post that later as well, the recording afterwards, so you can do it anytime. There's no excuses. So you can stay here, or inhale, take the right arm up, and then bring the hand back. Maybe you can bring the hand around the outside of the left thigh, palm facing inwards, opening the chest further. Maybe you want to go a little bit further still, you can slowly bring that heel in, maybe grab the foot. And then release. Stuck under, bring the right arm back up and over. Keep the toes of the left foot tucked under. Lift the knee, lift the hips. Inhale, shoot that right leg up. Give it a shake out. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, this time bring the knee towards the left arm. A twist here, stay lifted. I'm going to turn around again, show you this side. Lift back up, inhale, knee out to the side. Exhale, knee towards the left arm. Nice and strong through your body. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, bring the knee towards the left arm. Stay here. You can just lower the leg here, or extend the leg out as far as you can. Bring it forwards as far as you can, and then place it down. And then either stay here, just keep both hands on the floor, or take the left arm up, inhale, exhale, take it under the right arm. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, under the right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, under the right arm. Inhale, lift. And then exhale to bring the hands down onto the mat. Now from here, we're going to bring the knee over to the right side, the sideline of the right wrist. The foot, maybe it might be all the way back here, it could be under the thigh. Square the hips up, get the hips even. The foot can come around as far towards the left wrist as the hips will allow. So without twisting, try not to roll onto that right side. So keep that left hip rolling forwards, hips square to the front of the mat, and then just come down onto your forearms. The elbows a bit further forwards than the shoulders, or just about level. Take the hands a little bit wider. We're going to lift and lower with the breath from here. So fingers spread. Inhale, lift. Lift the chin. Exhale, lower. Tuck the chin under, so you're still lifting into the shoulders. Inhale to lift. Lifting chest and chin. Exhale to lower, tucking the chin under. Inhaling to lift. Lifting chest and chin, exhale to lower, and then bring the hands in. So options here, you can use blocks. If you want to rest the head down, you can make a fist, two fists, rest the head. Try and be soft in the shoulders. So try also to have the head kind of no lower than the shoulders. So if you're up here, don't drop the head down like this. Think about coming forwards. Just raise the head up wherever you need to. To not be tensing in the shoulders of the upper body. Yeah? So think about where you're working in that hip opener. And then just stay here. And sink into it. So again, those of you used to practicing with me will be used to maybe coming around and have your lower back here, take you a bit further into it. So just imagine that weight, that gentle pressure on your lower back, sinking you down a bit deeper. Focus on the breath. Keep the breath flowing. A few more breaths here. Slowly lifting up. The head, take the hands back out again, take a little bit wider than the elbows. Spread the fingers, and then lift. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin. So you can stay here. If it feels enough, stay here. Or maybe you want to walk in a bit further. Now, as always, think about bringing that back bend higher up your back. Don't walk in and just compress the lower back. Lengthen out of the lower back as you come in. Keep the elbows soft so that you're not just hanging into the shoulders. And try and feel that you're supporting with your core. And then if you want to from here, you can maybe bring that foot slowly in as well, if you want to. You can take the hands back as far as feels okay on your back. If you want to take hold of the foot, you can with one hand or with both hands, and then drawing back. Try and draw the foot back rather than in. Yeah, so you stay in that back bend. They're all optional. Don't feel you have to do every part of it. Just listen to your body. Listen to the instruction, and then let your body tell you if it's ready to go to that one. Listen to the mind voice. The mind will often tell you it doesn't want to go to that point. The mind will just say, no, 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 can we just get off the mat? Don't listen to that. And release the foot, if you're holding it, bring the hands back down in front of you, tucking the toes under, spreading the fingers wide, lifting the knee. So we're going to flip it over. If you want to take it that far, you know where we're going. If you're not sure, just watch and then come into it. So lifting the knee, inhale, taking the right leg all the way up, pressing the chest out. Lift that left heel. Get as much height and space under the body as you can. Allow the heel to drop in, that knee lifting. Come onto the fingertips of the right hand and onto the outside edge of the left foot. Keep the hips up. Open at the front of the body and then take the foot down. Take it all the way back. Into that back bend. Left leg is straight, right knee bent. The weight is in the left side of the body. Yeah, more than the right foot. So left foot, left hand, taking most of the weight there. Keep the hips up, keep breathing. When you're ready, flip it back over. Take that leg high as you flip up. Get a shake out, float the foot down, head to the heels. Stay here or take a child's pose. Keep the knees wide actually. Do the same as before. Sit back onto the heels. Rest down here. Or stay in your down dog if you just want to stay there. Down dog is a resting pose, apparently. It's a quote you're from here, which I've never really believed either. Okay, so coming back into down dog when you're ready. So we're going to repeat all of that on the other side. Yay! Okay, let's go. Spread the fingers wide. Head on the heels. First, we're just going to flow forwards, rounding through into plank. Soften the knees. Exhale, press back. Tucking the chin under. Inhale, moving forwards, rounding forwards. Soften the knees. Exhale, press back. Tucking the chin under again, inhaling, rounding forwards, soften the knees, exhale, press back. And then take your left leg up, behind you, all the way up. And you're going to touch the ceiling with the toes, lift up onto the ball of the right foot, and then allow the heel to drop in. So the knee is lifting up and out. And then circling around in that hip socket, really opening up all directions, click, 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 like it's quite an orchestra going on in there. And then in the other direction, whole drumming group, I think. Okay, and then lift the knee as high as you can. Inhale, come forwards, knee towards the outside of the left arm, so high here. Again, inhale, lift back up. Exhale, knee towards the outside of the left arm. Do the same again, inhaling, lift up, exhaling, knee towards the outside of the arm, step the foot down onto the outside edge of the mat, toes off the mat, heel on the mat. Bring the right knee down, release the toes, take the weight over onto the right hand, place the left hand to the inside of the knee, gently press out. Okay, so from here, you can stay here, this is enough, or you can take that left arm up, inhale, exhale, bring the arm down, maybe the hand comes around the outside of the hip or the thigh, chest is opening and lifting, keep the breath flowing. And if you want to, bring that back foot in, it's pretty strong. Roll the foot, draw in, but try not to lift the hips up to get the foot back. So be mindful of where the hips are in space. That foot slowly coming in. And release, tuck the toes under, bring the left arm up and over. Place the hand back down. And then lifting the knee. Inhale, take the left leg up again. Lift all the way up, another click. So many clicks, so many clicks. The knee up and down, take a breath in, and then exhale, knee towards the right arm. Twist here, lift it up again, inhale. Exhale, knee towards the right arm. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to right arm. So this time, as you come forwards, you can either place the leg down here, or extend that leg out to the side. Keep the foot lifted as far as you can. Bring it forwards, 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 forwards. Then place it down. So then you can stay as you are here, both hands down, just stay in your twist here. Or inhale, take your right arm up, keep the hips up. And then exhale, take the arm under the left arm. Inhale, lift, big breath. Exhale, under the left arm. Again, inhale, lift. And again, exhale, under the left arm. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, bringing the hand down. Turn the hips. So as you press that right hip down, you should feel an increased stretch down the left side. And then take the knee over towards the left wrist, slightly to the outside of the wrist. And bring the right knee down, release toes, hips square to the front of the mat. So as before, it's going to come down onto the elbows. Take them a little bit further forwards in the shoulders. This time, bring your hands into center. Place one hand on top of the other. You might need to take the elbows a bit wider. The hands are just below the chest here, below heart center. You can stay here, or inhale, press into the hands. Lift up, lift chest and chin. Exhale, lower. Up the chin under. Inhale to lift. Lifting chest and chin. Exhale to lower, tucking the chin under. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower, tucking the chin under. Then inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. And then stay down this time, so if it's too strong to go all the way down, stay up here on the forearms. You can make a fist or two fists to rest the head. You can use blocks, or if your hips are low enough, remember if your hips are quite high, you need to support under the thigh and the blocks. If they're quite high, keep your chest a bit higher as well. If your hips are fairly low, you can bring yourself all the way down also. Nice slow breaths. Remember you're in a stretch here, so a bit more focus on the out breath, releasing that tension, any tension that's stopping you from going deeper into it. Focus on that softening in the out breath. And then slowly come back up. Lift the head again. Take the hands out wide, as we did before, spread the fingers. And then lift the elbows, keep the shoulder blades down the back. Draw out from the lower back, lengthen up the spine. Bring that back bend up between the shoulder blades. Here, you can stay here if this feels enough. Nice long spine. Don't have to go any further. If you feel a bit further, then do so. Slowly put the hands in, take it out. Take a breath. Hold there, what's happening. Don't think about trying to get to a certain point. Get to where you are and be there, be present in what you're doing in that moment in time. Always be aiming to try to do that, to be mindful, to be present in what we're doing, everything we're doing. Make your life into a meditation. The here and now. This is the only time that exists, this moment now. The only real time. Everything else just exists in your mind. All future time or past time only exists here. So this is the only real moment in the truth. Be present. Sometimes when we're in these difficult postures, it's hard to not be present actually. It's hard to think of anything else. Okay, so if you're coming in further, you want to bring that foot in, you can do, you can stay here. Walk the hands maybe further back. If you want to take hold of the foot, try and stay square to the front of the mat. So if you are taking hold of the foot, try and avoid twisting into it right now. Take the left hand further back as well. Or maybe you can take both hands around the foot and then draw back from there. Even up the chest as well. Take your time. No rush. Stay here for a couple of more breaths. So if you're holding the foot, then slowly release, tuck the toes under, place the hands down flat on the floor, lift out, roll the hip out, this will any movement you need to make there. And then lift the knees. So we're going to flip it over again as we did before. Toes tucked under, knee lifted. Inhale, take that all the way up. Lift, lift, lift. Allow the heel to drop in. You come onto the fingertips of the left hand, so the weight in the right hand, and onto the outside edge of the right foot. So bring that foot kind of parallel with the back of the mat. And then slowly flip it over with control. Try and feel that weight on the right side as much as possible. Left knee is bent, just on the toes of that left foot if possible. Outside edge of the right foot. Lift, 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 lift the hips. Breathe. And then slowly bring it back over. Send the leg up. Give it a shake out. Float the leg down, pedal the heels. Down. Take the knees wide again, as we did before. Toes together. Sit back onto the heels. Use your block if you want to here. Just move forwards the way you can without the hips coming forwards. Just stay here for a minute. And slowly coming up. And then we're going to take your right leg underneath and your left leg over the top. Now we want the hips to be square, to be even here. Okay, so maybe that left hip is lifting. You can sit on a block if you need to. Point it corner pointing forwards and come to here, so then you've got space on the other side for the feet to go round. So if you want to sit on a block, some help. And if it's just too much, if it just feels too strong, have the bottom leg, the right leg extended. Okay, so the left leg is over the top. Take your right arm out, inhale, and as you exhale, wrap the arm around the leg. Bring that left hip down, inhale, take your left arm up, lengthen, and then exhale, rotate. Keep lengthening as you rotate, and then bring the hand down. Bring the tips of the fingers onto the floor, the arm as close behind you as you can. And then with every inhalation, lengthening, and every exhalation, rotating a bit further. Keeping the shoulders down, keeping the head lifted. Lengthening with every inhale, rotating with every exhale. Don't worry if you don't actually feel any movement happening. Have that intention. Just have that intention in your mind with every breath. Every inhalation gives length, every exhale. Turning a little bit further. Close the eyes. Feel what's happening. Feel that rotation is happening right where the length of the spine. Inhale, back up to centre. Exhale, place the hands down onto the right side. There. Couple breaths, come to twist. Now we're going to walk it around, so we're going to do the other side. See if you can walk it around, okay? So take the weight into the hands, lift up, keep the feet where they are. Walk all the way around, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. The right way around, so your hands come in front of you again and your legs are crossed. And then sit down, and your legs should be crossed the other way. Don't worry if they're not. As before, if you need to extend bottom leg, then it will be your left leg extended out.
right leg over the top. If you're tangled up, once you're untangled, you can come into this position. Okay. We're keeping both hips down, take the left arm out to the side, lift, inhale, exhale, wrap the arm around the leg, shoulders down. Take the right arm up, inhale, as you exhale, turn around behind you, the arm closer behind you, shoulders down. And then inhalation, lengthening, exhalation, rotating. Keep both seat bones down. Foundation point right now, both of your seat bones. Keep those rounded and connected to the earth as you lift and rotate. Working with your breath. Then on the next inhale, come back to center, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, rotate to the left, a little counter twist there. Come back to center. Lean back, we're not going to rotate around again. Then we'll turn. Step with the legs a little shake out, and then bring the feet together. Place the hands just around the toes, by the knees, just loosening the hips again. Inhale, lengthen, and then round out, tuck the chin under, elbows soft, round down. And slowly rolling back up. Just keep flat and roll yourself back. All the way back onto your mat. And head back. Take the arms out, keep both arms lifted, a couple of inches, open and close the hands, give the arms a shake out, take a breath in, and then exhale, drop the arms to the floor. Extend your right leg away, flex and point the foot with the whole leg, shake out, take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop the leg to the floor. Extending the left leg, flexing, pointing to the whole leg, shake out, and drop the leg. Slowly move ahead, from side to side. Really slow, easy rolling motion with the eyes closed. And then just gradually allow the head to settle back to center. Relax the face, relax the jaw. Lips gently close, but allow a little space between the teeth so you're not clenching the jaw, not tensing around the jaw. The eyes to sink back into their sockets. The eyes gently closed, relaxing the muscles around the eyes, the eyebrows, forehead. Palms are turned up. Palms aren't turning up comfortably. Take the shoulder blades a bit further down the back. Take the arms a bit further away. Try to have the palms in an open, receptive position. And just take a moment here and notice, we've done some quite strong stretches, just notice where you're feeling that in the body. Maybe just direct some breath there to soften and dissolve anything that may still be remaining in tension, maybe remaining memories from those stretches. The breath now, as it just starts to settle back into it, that may be right now. Just feel the weight of your body sinking back against the earth, against the support of Mother Earth, supporting you, nurturing you, protecting you, providing you with everything you need. Hear the sound of the purring together, will also help you feel a little more relaxed right now. Remain present, healing, absorbing the benefits of your practice. Give gratitude to yourself for doing your practice as well. That effort to step on that this morning. Sometimes that can be the hard part of all, is actually sitting onto the mat. The quote that they say, longest walk can sometimes be even if it's just sitting next to you, sometimes it can take years to just make that step. Even if you've been in a regular practice before, it's so much easier to get out of these good habits than it is to get into them. So don't ever be hard on yourself, but always be kind to yourself and give gratitude to yourself when you do these things. Bring your mind back to your breath. You go to mind very much other things. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Just bring movement back into the body, becoming aware of those physical sensations again. Rolling your head from side to side. And then with your next inhalation, take your arms all the way up and over, extending them along the floor, lengthening out from fingers to toes. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, with a sigh, soften. Do the same again, inhale and stretch, lengthening. Exhaling with a sigh, just soften. Diego's annoyed, I've stopped playing bells with them. And again, inhale, stretch. Exhaling, big sigh. Yes, you're right, Tyson. Cats do make yoga awesome. A bit more awesome. Okay, bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, gently rock from side to side. And then if you feel like you're a bit too relaxed, you can rock yourself backwards and forwards to come up to seated, or just roll onto your right side for a moment and pause there. Acknowledge everything you've just done. Again, just giving thanks to yourself, being grateful. And then use your left hand, press into the floor, bring yourself up to a seated position. And bring your hands together into prayer. Lots of Diego cat hair floating around. Bring your hands together into prayer, pausing here. To make a dedication of your practice now. Transcending time and space to send the positive energy you've created anywhere you can send it right now. To make yourself known. So again, just bring your mind back to where you send your positive energy. Diego, stop being such a naughty boy. Now out with 3 arms, just allowing that sound to happen on your breath. And just closing our practice together. Deep breath. Take a deep breath in, float your hands up, taking them high and wide, opening and lifting your heart, and exhaling your intention out into the universe as you surround yourself with positive energy. Right all the way up, creating a protective shield around yourself, sealing it between your palms, drawing down through your ascending chakras, and taking it deep, deep into your heart. Namaste. Om Shanti. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.